Our first look at the semifinalists from Team USA, Jamie Gray and Andy Siegel, and Team Europe, Nick Nicolaitis and Luke Chavala. Welcome everybody to the stunning Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut, and the 6th edition of the World Cup of Trick Shots. Glad to have you with us. As always, let's look at our Aramith road to the final. Bruce Barthollet and Tim Chin of Team USA picked up a point in their semifinal. Jamie Gray and Andy Siegel, Nick Nicolaitis and Luke Chavala. We'll see who'll pick up the point in the second semifinal here in Uncasville. Let's look now at our Diamond Tables tournament format. 2 players on each team. They'll have 8 challenge shots. They'll alternate the challenges and the opponent must duplicate. There'll be 2 tries per shot and a point for each one made. The winning team, as we saw, will carry a point into the final. And if we need a tiebreaker, it will be decided by an 8-rail bank onto a $100 bill. Inside the Wolf Den, Mitch Lawrence and Hall of Famer Alan Hopkins, happy to be with you as always for this great World Cup of Trick Shots as Andy Siegel, the captain of Team USA, gets ready. Let's look at his Diamond Tables player profile. Prolific trick shot artist, ranked #1 in the world. For a few years in a row now, Andy will get us started. Here, the first challenge for Team USA. It's called triple chopsticks.
Right,
here we go.
First shot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce the ball out of the cone and catch it. After it bounces, before I catch it, I'm going to jump the 12 ball into the corner pocket. Then I'm going to pick up a second cue, bounce it twice. After the second bounce, before I catch it, I'm going to jump the 1 and the 11 simultaneously into the corner. Pick up a third cue, do the same thing with 3 bounces. After the third bounce, I'm going to jump those 3 balls. Just to make things a little harder, the cone can never be put down and it can never hit the sticks, which basically means I have to pick up the sticks and set them with one hand.
And on that, Mitch, I'm going to give this
right
a 10
off the bat.
and a half or 10, whatever, 10 and a half. It's a huge, very tough shot. Degree of difficulty at 10.
So much going on in this shot.
And he still has to bounce the ball twice before he hits them. Excellent.
And now, because 2 isn't hard enough, let's go for 3.
And he can't touch the cup. He has to do it one hand, pick up all 3 cues. I don't know if that was allowed to scratch his head right there.
I think we'll give it to him on this shot.
Watch how high he bounces this ball.
Wow.
A little bit of a secret here for anybody trying this shot. Get that ball up high. Oh, unbelievable. He does it. Oh, he dropped the cone.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I hit those too early anyway.
Oh, boy.
I was talking to Jamie Gray about it, but boy, obviously you can't get much closer to getting this, Alan.
He says he hits it too early, but I don't think so. It bounced the 3rd time. He was okay there if he'd have caught it. Let's see again. Yeah, it bounced the 3rd time. He was in time. Yep. Didn't catch it.
But you see how much is going on in this shot.
Oh.
All of it makes it that difficult, Alan.
Oh, yeah, man. That's why I gave it a 10. You know, if there was a higher, I'd give it a little higher. I mean, this is a very difficult shot. Picking those 3 cues up at the end with one hand and setting them correctly on the 3 balls. Let's see if he can do it.
I'm thinking it's a difficult enough shot without the cone and the ball.
Exactly. You're right. How about the 2 cues, hitting those balls with 2 cues and catching the ball on the second bounce? Remember, the ball must bounce the 3rd time before he hits it, and then before he hits the 3 balls with the 3 cues, being accurate enough to hit them, and then catch the ball too after the 3rd bounce. He's actually aiming those cues right now, Mitch, at the object balls. Look at that. Spacing them exactly right. I thought he had it. Oh.
I made it, though. I mean, I hit it.
He hit it is exactly right.
Oh, we got to
Got a
take a
bad
look and
roll.
see what happened there. It looks like the cue sticks moved on him on the table. We have him set. Let's take a look.
The Simonis pocket cam giving you a good view of that one.
There it is. The rack actually moved out of the way and caused him to miss. Watch. Let's see. Check the rack. There it goes. Oh,
I think he thought he had it as soon as he hit it, but not to be. The captain, Andy Siegel, the magic man. No magic on that first challenge shot for Team USA. And at the table now, Nick Nicolaitis. He will set up the same shot. Let's look at his diamond tables. Player profile from Drama in Greece. Quick Nick Nicolaitis. 2 times World Cup of Trick Shots champion. 2007 and last year, 2010, Team Europe, the defenders. Takes care of the first part of business here.
it's a good thing there's not a time limit on this pitch, I tell you. But there is. Is there 3 minutes? You have to get the shot off in time. I think so.
Good.
Oh, very good.
Good focus, good concentration. This one now. Andy was waving in the back.
Neither did I.
Looking over at Dave Nangle, who's the referee.
It's
All
not.
right, he keeps going.
I'll tell you what, Mitch. It's not easy to pick up 3 cues with one hand. Not easy at all. Yeah, there. That's so difficult.
All right.
So tough.
Okay, that's his first attempt. You
You know,
see Gabby Vishoyu of Romania in the background. He and Stefano Palinga were in the first semifinal.
Just a little.
That's what Andy was talking about, kind of hit that barrier there.
well, had no difference anyway now
Right.
because he didn't make the shot anyway. So, but it looks like he did. There's the first one.
So it's a foul.
No, can't touch the balls either. So difficult to shot.
Agreed, Alan. No points for either Team USA or Team Europe on that first challenge. Coming to the table now, Nick Nicolaitis. Quick Nick, he will have Team Europe's first challenge here at the Wolf Den. Let's see if he can pick up a point for the defenders.
I'm going to make 9 balls in numerical order, but I'm going to hit them in a little different manner. I'm going to jump the 1, 2, 3 over the 7, 8, 9 in the corner over here. Then I'm going to volley the 7, 8, 9, 3 cushions, come back down with the help of the butt in the corner. Before the 7, 8, 9 get to the corner, I'm going to turn around and speed jump the 4, 5, and 6 over the wall of chalks without touching them.
And Mitch, I'm going to give this a degree of difficulty an 8. And we'll see if he can do it.
You over there, you go. Finally, we got him in the game. All right.
All right, Alan, degree of difficulty 8.
18 seconds, right? So.
And he has a time limit also.
Always interesting that there is a time limit because these shots look tough enough for most of us.
There's the first one.
All right, obviously not the way Nick
You know why I
wanted to
missed?
start.
Because this side was very quiet.
A little
right,
bit out of
all over.
whack, huh?
No explanation. All right.
All right, here's his second attempt.
Oh, in and out. Jumped it up a little too hard that time.
So that bounces out of the corner pocket. Obviously, that does not count.
As you see, Mitch, you know what happens here? He just hits it a little too hard, and what it happens, it bounces into the back of the pocket. See, it bounces in there. The first one's okay. The second one, it's a little bit, bounces into the back of the pocket, comes out.
All right, Jamie Gray will try to pick up a point
We need to swing and a rack.
on this challenge.
And a tape measure.
A look at his diamond tables player profile. The sharpshooter, from Jewett City, Connecticut. He and his wife Beverly, son Kyle, daughter Sierra, all have a wonderful time living in Connecticut. Let's see if he can pick up a point here.
Notice he's using a closed bridge, Mitch, on the rail. Seems to like that style.
Solid shots to start this off.
You gotta go a little bit quicker. He has 18 seconds.
Looking good.
Very
Looking
good.
good.
As
Will
the
the
last ball. Here
mark
comes
get?
the 9. Get going.
Does it?
Oh, yes. All right.
And
Excellent.
there is some Team USA excitement.
Oh, stole a point first
A
shot.
point for Team USA. Stole a point is right. It's exactly right.
Wow. Execution here, Mitch, is perfect. Good speed on the balls, jumping over those balls. Here he takes a look at the jump shots, decides to go back. Now he's concentrating on the speed at which to hit these 3 balls. Perfect speed coming around and jumps the 3 in the corner. Doesn't get any better than this. Looks like the 9 might not make it, but it does.
Just to add to the excitement a little bit, tease us. Great work by Jamie Gray. Remember, that was Europe's challenge, so Team USA picking up an unexpected point to take the lead here early in the second semifinal in Uncasville. Welcome back inside the Wolf Den at Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut. 6th edition of the World Cup of Trick Shots. Team USA leading by a point, 1-0 in our second semifinal. First semifinal won by Team USA. They carried a point into the upcoming final. Here's Jamie Gray to describe this second
This shot
challenge.
here, the rack's going to be swinging back and forth. Andy's going to hold it. He's going to release it. It's going to swing back and forth. I'm going to jump the cue ball up through the rack while it's swinging and pocket the 9 ball in the corner pocket.
Definitely have to give this a 10, Mitch. Degree of difficulty. The rack moving back and forth, making the cue ball go through it, and it has to jump up over a foot in the air.
This is their second attempt on this most difficult challenge.
Oh, close.
Oh,
Still a good shot.
wow.
So close. I mean, very fortunate. He gets right through the rack. That was excellent, but just the wrong angle, making the 9 ball. That's tough break there.
Everybody jumping around there. Both Andy and Jamie thought he had it.
It's a tough shot.
Tablets at the ready.
That was one of our...
To say the least, a tough shot.
This is the technologically advanced Team
would've been
USA.
nice.
Luke Chavala to the table. And as he gets ready, we will look at the Diamond Table's player profile for Luke Chavala, one of the most popular trick shot artists in the world from Krakow in Poland. They call him Cool Hand Luke, part of last year's defending team from Team Europe. Here's his second attempt at this tough shot.
Ready?
Let's see if Luke can handle it.
Yeah.
Oh, he got through the rack.
I'll tell you, both of them, for Jamie and Luke, to get through that swinging rack is great, great work. Not pulling off the second part of the trick.
Again, he gets it through the rack, but wrong angle to make the 9 ball on the other side of the rack.
That disappointment in Luke's face. All right. Luke and Nick at the table. Team Europe's second challenge, their first attempt, trailing Team USA 1-0.
All right, and Luke's pick, he's going to slow roll the 1, 2, 3 under the triangle. And before I can strike them back through the triangle to the corner pocket, he's got to hit all 3. So I got to wait, hold back until the 3 ball's moving.
Degree of difficulty, a 9. Speed on the 1 ball is so important here. He must hit all 3 balls. Oh, they had it. Oh, he had it too, Mitch. Oh, oh. That.
Good speed.
He said good speed, and that's right. Look, a look from the Simonis pocket cam, and watch this. There's the miss.
Oh, if he makes it 2, he had it. That was excellent speed control on all 3 balls here. Just misses the 2. Oh,
That's what you call British humor.
Obviously, the team shot's tough. Both
All right.
pieces of this team have to work perfectly for the shot to be pulled off. Let's see if they can do it on their second attempt.
oh. Looks like the 3 ball was off a little too far to the right that time.
All right, good try by Team Europe, but no points. Still trailing 1-0 to Team USA.
Let's take a look at this. Here's the 2. Here comes the 3. Oh, so close to enough room. It looked like he had enough room to even make that. Let's keep an eye on the 3 ball here, see if it gets it over a little too far to the right, and there it is. Oh, yeah, he couldn't make it. Tough break there. Tough break.
And here on the left, Jamie Gray, on the right, Andy Siegel, their second attempt on Team Europe's challenge. You see the focus. Jamie getting ready to jump those balls after Andy gets them to him. Here we go.
Oh, that would have been it too.
All right, Team USA up by 1 at this point. Let's go to our tip of the day featuring Aramith, the original Belgian billiard balls. Here's Hall of Famer Alan Hopkins.
It's a pretty looking trick shot with 3 racks, cue ball, and a piece of chalk. I placed the chalk on the rail, putting the cue ball on top of it. Place 1 rack about 1.5 diamonds past the bottom rail, and the other 2 racks in between the 3rd diamond and the side pocket. What I'm going to do is bounce the cue ball here first, through those 2 racks, make the 8 in left-hand corner, the 9 ball in the right-hand corner. And with a little help with the rack, I made the shot.
A familiar sight, a familiar sound. Here at the Wolf Den at Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut. The 6th edition of the World Cup of Trick Shots, Team USA and Team Europe. Going after each other one more time. Team USA leading 1-0. Our second semifinal.
Yes. USA 34.
And as Jamie Gray strolls the table, he will explain the first attempt, Team USA's 4th challenge, leading 1-0.
All right, this is a juggling shot with 2 players. I'm going to shoot the 2 ball around the table 3 rails. Actually, first, Andy shoots the 1 ball around 3 rails. I'll shoot the 2 around 3 rails. He'll shoot the cue ball around 3 rails. Then I'll shoot this cue ball around 3 rails. First shot's right-handed. Second shot's left-handed. Then once the 2 ball comes around, I'm going to pocket it in the corner. And then when my cue ball comes around, I'm going to switch to left hand and pocket the 10 in the corner. He's going to do the same thing on the other side.
Oh, wow.
Remember the beats, right?
Degree of difficulty, 7.
I think the explanation degree of difficulty is a 10.
Well, anything's going to be a lot easier than the last couple shots they've tried, I'll tell you. No, I got a good feeling about this one. Excellent. There it is. Perfect control at the table.
Well, a lot going on. You see Tim Chin and Bruce Bartholet excited about picking up another point.
Notice the speed coming around. They have to hit it again. Switching hands, pocketing the ball. Same thing. Cue ball. Excellent.
That is great work. I'll tell you, individual trick shots, these guys do it all the time when they compete against each other. But in a team competition like this, the chance to get to see them working together, fantastic. And they all have such respect for each other, Alan. When they pull these shots off, it's got to feel great.
Well, they practice them together. You know, it's all timing and knowing where to hit the balls without getting a kiss and stuff.
Switch left.
They
All right.
did that one perfect.
2-0. Team USA, Luke Chaval on the left, Nick Nicolaitis on the right. They will try to pick up Team Europe's first point on the same shot. Here we go. And they do.
I don't think a scratch matters.
Does not. Good job. By Cool Hand Luke and Quick Nick.
Again, perfect speed of the first shot, coming around 3 rails, no kisses. Here comes the cue balls. Just enough speed to get there. Excellent. That first shot is so important with the speed, getting out of the kisses. And then the cue ball coming around just in time.
Good work. Good work. All right. 2-1 now. Team USA over Europe. Luke Chavala at the table, his second attempt. It'll be Team Europe's fourth challenge. Trailing by a point. Here's Luke.
In this trick shot, I will start with ball number 3. Then I will shot ball number 2 and 1 in this corner pocket. But all balls will be made in the numeral order.
And this looks a lot easier than it is, but it's not. I give this a degree of difficulty in 8. He's going to be hitting the 3 ball first and making the 1 first. The 2 will go second, and then the 3 will go last. Speed is very important right there. And on this shot, too, and there it is. 1, 2, 3 ball. Yes!
All right, we're all learning a new Polish word right now. Bazinga, which I'm saying now it means...
Sounds close like
Yeah.
bingo. Perfect speed on all these. Look at that. 3 just slides in. Well done.
Simonis pocket cam view. Watch Luke's reaction.
Boy,
Great.
he makes it look easy. That's not easy.
Bazinga.
Yeah.
Well, we try to teach you a whole bunch. How to hit trick shots, foreign languages, the World Cup of trick shots. All part of it. Jamie Gray at the table, the sharpshooter. We'll see if he can pick up a point and regain the lead for Team USA. Here's his first attempt.
Ooh, that looks good.
Get in there.
Oh, yes.
And he's got it. So Jamie Gray fires right back. Team USA up by a point one more time. Second semifinal.
And, you know, he switched corners here, but it looks perfect speed on the 3. 2 a little harder, then the 1 just in front of the 2, and the 3 goes down.
A little bit of the fist pump, and for good reason.
2 just gets there. I mean, the 1 just gets there in front of the 2, and then the 3 goes in last.
All right, good work by everybody involved. Team USA up by 1 over Team Europe here in Uncasville. Come on back.